Hello guys, this is Gabriel Roberts from Roberts Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 ways to start a fire. Fire is such an important thing, and being able to have skills all across the board is essential. You never know what kind of situation you're going to get stuck in, what you're going to have on hand, and what materials are around you. So these are my top 5 favorite for creating a fire. So coming in at number 5, we have the hand drill. This is a recently acquired skill for me. I tried the hand drill when I was a little younger to no avail. Tried, and I just failed every time. Now that I've gotten a little older, gotten stronger, more endurance, I can sit down and blast through this hand drill like it's nothing. So, hand drill coming in at number 5. Now the bow drill would be in the same category, but I feel like the hand drill is just a little easier to use. I feel like it takes less materials, less time, and I feel like overall I enjoy my experience more with the hand drill than I do the bow drill. The concept of the hand drill is very simple. You have a spindle around 18 to 30 inches long, about the width of your pinky finger, and you have a hearth board. And then preferably you're going to want to have something to catch your coal so it doesn't go right on the ground where moisture might put it out. And it just makes it a lot easier to transfer over into your bird's nest. Now coming in at number 4, we have flint and steel. Now you'll see me here, I'm testing it out on a few different rocks, just seeing which one works best, which one I think is going to work good for the application that I'm doing at that particular time. So it's very important that you test it out, make sure, find the right rock for the application that you're going to be using it for. Now, flint and steel goes way on back in time, just like the hand drill. It's a very simple concept. You take the steel striker and you strike it against the rock, which can be anything from quartz to English flint, all kinds of rocks you can use, guys. And then normally on top, you're going to want to have either a charred punkwood or a char cloth. Now, we have videos to both linked in the description box below. Now after you strike, and one of those, basically what you're doing is when you hit it with that striker, you're breaking off a tiny shard of that steel, and it gets really hot from where you hit it. And you don't have to hit it that hard either, but still, as those tiny fractures happen, you get extreme amounts of heat. And when one of those lands on that char cloth or charred punkwood, you see the ember build up very quickly. So then it's just as simple as transferring your char cloth or your charred punkwood into your tinder pile. Normally called a bird's nest, as you can see there. Have some poplar bark, and then in the center there I just have some very fine pulverized cedar bark. My third favorite way to start a fire is with the use of a magnifying glass. Now for this demonstration I'm going to be using a Fresnel lens. As it so happens, we were challenged by a subscriber, Joe, to create a fire with the use of a magnifying glass. We'll have his channel linked in the description box down below. Now the beauty of this method of fire making is that it takes almost no work from the person making the fire. Now there are some downsides. In order to use this method of fire making, you have to have pretty perfect weather conditions. Cloudy skies, this isn't going to work so well. On a nice clear day, this will do you just fine. Now it's very simple. All you do is just get the angle right with your magnifying glass, target it at a piece of char cloth or charred punkwood, and you let the sun do the rest. Coming in at number 2, we have the ferro rod fire. Now these are absolutely amazing. We keep them on our knives all the time. You'll see them in fire kits that we have. They're just great to have around because they're nice and easy to use. And it's something that you can always have with you. And the beauty of the ferro rod, especially with the thicker ones, is that you have so many strikes on that thing. It'll last you forever. And honestly, it's one of my favorite ways. You see it's in the number 2 slot. I love this method, and you get a lot of uses out of one of these things. Now, coming in at number 1, my absolute favorite method of fire making is, and you guessed it, a Bic lighter. I know the bushcraft community just signed us off, and YouTube has probably deleted our account already. But before you click off this video, hear me out. Bic lighter is easy to use. Bic lighter is instant flame. That's a huge deal. Instant flame out in the woods is amazing. You can take even some of the wetter tinders that you wouldn't even consider using for something like a bow drill or a hand drill, and you can use that Bic lighter to ignite those damp tinders with. These are an absolutely amazing survival tool. I'll give you for instance. Let's say I fall in the river and I have dry bags all in my pack. Everything is completely sealed off. I'm able to keep my pack with me because I'm using it as a flotation device. I float off, swim up to the edge, climb up the riverbank, and then I get to the top. Well, even in this instance, I'm still going for the Bic lighter. And now another thing that I'm going to say, and this is, again, you'll probably sign us off right here, but even under normal circumstances, the Bic lighter is the absolute favorite of me. It's so quick, it's so easy. When I'm ready to start a fire to cook food, I'm ready to start a fire to enjoy it early in the morning when it's cold outside, I'm grabbing a Bic lighter. I am not going to sit there and worry with a hand drill at 6 o'clock in the morning when it's 20 degrees outside. I'm using a Bic lighter and I'm getting my fire started. Now, an honorable mention is the bow drill. Now, I know I mentioned earlier that the bow drill and the hand drill are in the same category for me. And there's a couple of reasons why. They both are a primitive technique. They both use natural items that you can find out in the woods. Of course, you know, we have a ton of eastern red cedars around here. I can make a complete bow drill, hearthboard, bow, and all out of a red cedar tree. So, as far as that goes, bow drill is still one of my favorites, but I gotta say, I do like the ease of use with the hand drill. Now that I've gotten a little older, a little stronger, and I can do it easier, the hand drill is a little bit nicer of an option, I feel like. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully it encourages you to go out and revisit these skills. Hope you have a great day wherever you're at. Drop us a comment down below. Make sure to like this video, share, and subscribe. As always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather, and God bless.